Hey YouTube, welcome to another video. This is another Big Bad Toy Store weekly. So on the front page we got this SH Monster Arts. Looks really good if you're a big Godzilla fan. Really looks like it looks dope. Classic throwback. And yeah, super cool. Now this Blockies has blown me away. This model kit. I can't believe this is a model kit. Just knocking on all the nostalgia vibes. Yeah, I think this is gonna be big. I think a classic Optimus Prime with the classic setup. This is a throwback to the original Optimus Prime and how he kind of worked and everything. And it's only $14.99. 164 scale. It's a pretty big size for $14. Yeah, coming out in February, so you won't even have to wait that long. Yeah, this is looking like a real serious option for me. My only issue is space, but this looks like a fun model kit, and just like when anybody sees it, they're gonna know what it is. Like they're gonna immediately know. This is the original like Optimus Prime throwback. And it looks so spot on. Only thing it can't do is transform, but this is looking absolutely incredible. Really good there. I might have to look into that. Yeah. So we got Tamashi Nation. I think they're with all the new One Piece kind of figures. Not much too much going on right now, but SH Figures, they got Nail. Looks really good. It's really pricey. Typically I would like kind of scroll here and see what has dropped down in price, but like this blue and this red, definitely if you don't have it, I would say get it, because they're only $37.99. But some of these other figures are just way too expensive, and at some point the these toy corporations are going to want to get rid of these older figures. So I wait. I don't buy the hype. I wait, and I think this Trunks I don't even know to reissue. I have it, but I don't know I forgot how much I paid for it. Due to the tariffs, also like the wait, you have to wait even longer for these figures to go on sale. But yeah, right now, a lot of these figures coming in with that high price point, and all I could say is just wait and see what happens. I'm not too familiar with these guys. So McFarlane dropped a new wave of Marvel statues. We got the Lizard that looks really cool. It's only $34.99. that's a good thing. Um, you know, not too. I kind of like that. I feel like this figure will definitely come down in price and get cheaper. We got a good solid Gambit statue. It looks better than the renders. And yeah, they added a little bit of they added some color detail to the coat, and so it's a really solid Gambit figure. Um, Spider Man, classic, beautiful, another beautiful Spider Man statue, $34.99, not bad. Loving it. The rivals are killing me. $60 a pop. Just not. It's just way too expensive. I mean, at this point, I don't care if The only way I'm buying it if they drop it. If they don't drop, I'm not buying it. Like it's just too much for these statues. Even though these statues do run a little bit bigger, um, these are not tiny little statues. There's some really, and they come with the Rivals book bag. I mean book bag comic book. I'm sorry. That's the thing that gets me too. I really want to read that comic book, but for $60, nah, that comic book better be worth something in the future. Um, so real quick, what I'm talking about is like yeah, like a lot of these newer releases are still expensive. Like this Silver Surfer and Human Torch still really expensive. But look, you got Deadpool 40%. You got this one 40% off, which still kind of high. Now this is what I'm talking about. $20 for this, and this is a really nice Spider-Man statue. We got the thing sold out, and it probably went on sale. Look, Carnage, $30. Uh, this is a really nice Black Panther statue, $30. That's what I'm kind of talking about. This Venom statue is really popular. It's just always out of stock. So that you might have to wait a really long time for that to go. This Spider Man too, you know, super popular. Thor is always popular, especially this classic Thor. Straight out of the comic book cover. It's a really nice looking Thor. Captain Falcon, $15. Captain America, well, Falcon Winter, the Falcon Winter Soldier. Um, the Spider Man, $17.99, 40% off. Really beautiful looking Spider Man. Daredevil, look at this statue, fantastic. $17.99. I might get this. I might just get this classic Daredevil because I'm not gonna wait for Marvel Legends to drop. Like I don't know what it is, but they Marvel Legends is just really feel like they're just really hard to release a comic book Daredevil. This Storm looks really nice. If you're into nice female figures, that's a nice one to have there. This Cyclops, especially right now, Cyclops is the center of attention with the leaks. And this is a beautiful Cyclops with the optic blast. Comic book inspired, beautiful, beautiful Cyclops. I don't know, $30. Um, this is like the first Venom that dropped, $20. Hulk, Captain America, Magneto's down, Miles Morales is down, Spider Man's down, this original. Iron Man's down. The Spider Man is expensive. Yeah, so if you wait long enough, and you go backtrack, you can go back and hopefully find the figures you're looking for cheaper. Storm collectibles right now. King of Fighters, Clark, Storm collectibles, good brand, good stuff. Jolly Rancher, Street Fighter. Storm collectibles is going, man, at $29.99. Yeah, this is the line I'm definitely gonna be. I'm definitely gonna be riding this line right here. Storm collectibles, the Street Fighter, $29.99. I'm all about it. I might just have a freaking whole Street Fighter shelf for $29.99, and the quality of these figures, man. Oof. Um, King of Fighters, 1/112 scale. Um, if you're a King of Fighters fan, these Storm collectibles really nice on the details, really beautiful figures. Baki. Yeah, Storm collectibles. Oh man, they're really. These are the 112. The only thing, like, man, I don't know. I might this. I don't have a Baki. Just like the hips, though. There's some like just something. I guess you could do the split, but I don't know. The hips just look kind of funny to me. Um, yeah, this goes. This is if you. Yeah, this looking real good. Looking really good. Storm collectibles might be the line of 2026. This T Hawk, if there's a throwback, if you ever played, Street Fighter Ultra 2, this is this is a beautiful, beautiful figure. Just absolutely accurate. T Hawk, you're not gonna find like a plethora of T Hawk figures. So that I think that's gonna be a definitive T Hawk for the T Hawk fans. Um, the Storm collectibles 1/112 scale. Oh my god, this Morgan looks crazy good. Oh my goodness, Storm collectibles is just they're just my goodness. Just making some beautiful, beautiful figures, Storm collectibles. I got lost in there. I didn't even realize I was in the Storm collectibles. It was so good. We got this really nice pair here, Kitty Pride and Colossus. Oh, finally, a nice old school comic book Colossus and Kitty Pride. Nice combo, not so nice price. Um, what else we got here? And we got some FX. Looks good. We got Action Force, of course. Action Force. Book bags, backpacks, and guns, accessories for your GI Joe / Action Force figures. Um, yeah. So, yep. So I would say, okay. So we have 1/118 scale figures. We got a plethora of Batmans here. Um, we got this Mezco Batman that yeah, a lot of people excited about. Really expensive though. We got the Hot Toys version that just seemed like it just kind of like as soon as the in art came out, this just popped out of nowhere. 2027, unfortunately, I feel like that's a long time to wait. Considering we just literally entered 2026. It's a beautiful figure, um, but the date and the money, I don't know. And then we have the in art that people are going absolutely bonkers for. This is the only one that may be worth the price, but it's coming out January 2027, so you have to wait a whole another year for this figure. And Inner is really seeking to mark its territory in the DC universe. Um, and I would say that that would cover the more interesting parts. This one, My Hero Academia, super popular. This is an absolute banger of a figure. Um, and yeah, I think the highlight was actually this Optimus Prime blockies. If you're into building model sets, I mean, I can't imagine anything being more fun than building this model kit set, and it's $14, and it's a really good size, and it's just such a throwback. Um, you know, I can't even imagine how expensive the original Optimus Prime, the actual toy, how much that one would cost. But I'll take a model kit for $14.99. I mean, it's pretty much other than transforming. I think it does a lot of really good job. Um, so yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Take care and have a good one.